Hello, you're welcome again. It's good to have you here again. You're welcome. So, all right, in today's video, we are going to be looking at how to add your picture or your logo on Mockup, right? So, we are going to be looking at how to do that fast enough. So, now let's get into the video. So the application we are going to be using is called Canva, right? So majority of you will already be familiar with this application, Canva. So if you don't have this app on your phone, you can just head over to your app store or your Play Store. For the Android users, go to your Play Store and install Canva. And for the iOS, that is the iPhone users, you can also go to your App Store and install this Canva. This is it right here. So you look at it very well. This is how it looks like. Okay, so once you are done installing it, just click on it and allow it to launch. All right, so once it launch, you are not going to see it like this. So now take note. It will not show like this. It's going to show you where you will first of all add your email address. That is, you need to sign in, right? So you first of all need to sign in. It's going to show you, that is for those that are literally for those that are coming in for the first time. But if you already not have an account, you are just coming inside this interface. But if you don't have an account with them initially, then you are going to be stopped at where you will just add your email address. Just sign in with your email. Okay, sign in with your email and then you will be redirected to the interface. All right, so once we are inside this interface, you will want to click on these three lines right here, right? That's where you want to click on. Okay, so click on those three lines and then allow it to load. So let's just wait for it to load. All right, so once it loads, click on these apps, right? Just click on the apps and let's wait for it. So once you click on the app, you are going to click on this Mockup. Okay, click on the Mockup. All right, remember we want to add our logo or we want to add our pictures in Mockup. So this is just a way that we can do it. But before then, I forgot to tell you guys something. Before then, right now we are going to be using just the free what's it called? We are using the free plan, right? So Canva has the pro plan, it has the free plan. So basically we are using the free plan. So you can do a lot of things with just the free plan alone. All right, so I'll click on the app again. Remember I went back, so after clicking on the app, then you now click on Mockup, isn't it? All right, so I just want to make this video very short and very informative so that you don't waste much time before you do it. Now once you are here, this is it, right? So this is our mockups, right? You can see a lot of mockup you can use right here, right? So let's say we wanted to add our logo in, let's say example, a cup, right? This was the one I used on the picture I think I shared on the group, right? So this was the one I used. You can see it pillow. Now let's imagine let's say for an example we want to use cup, right? I'll click on this search bar and then I'll click on cup and then I'll click search. So let's wait for it. So you can see there's a lot of mockup we can use here. You can see this one, you can see this one, you can see this one. So just go ahead and check them out. Now there is something you need to observe. You can see these ones that have all this crown, right? You want to avoid them because they are premium features. You can't use them. They are premium assets, so you can't use like this one or like this one. You can't use this one except you are on the pro, right? So but these ones that don't have anything, right, that don't have any crown, you can use all this one. You can basically use all these ones. If you can even, let's scroll down. Let us scroll down. You can see a lot of them, a lot that you can literally make use of, right? So just go ahead and pick whichever one you want to make use of. See, there's a lot right here. Wow, these are very, very, very nice, right? These are very nice. So let's just say let's go ahead and pick any one. Or what if we wanted to make use of book? So I will just click on this search bar again and then I will search for, let's say, t-shirt. Look at this t-shirt. So I'll search for this t-shirt, right? You can just type it t-shirt So this is a lot. You can see this t-shirt, so you can look at it, though you can't use all this one. Remember, you cannot use this crown uno, so please try and avoid them. Okay, so let's just go ahead and see which one we can pick. Let's see, okay, let's pick this one. Okay, these ones are not free. This ones are not free, right? All these ones have crown, so let's look for free one that we can use. You can see majority of them are not even free, right? So you want to take your time and search for the one that will be free. So we can scroll. Oh, majority of them here are not free. Okay, so for t-shirts, a lot of them here are not free. Almost all of them are having crown. So if you see that you cannot see, let's say if you see that you can't see the one that you are going to use, like if all of them are having crown, then you can search for another thing. Let's just search for another thing instead. Let's search for another thing, because all these ones here are not free, right? Okay, so I think I used pillow on that one. So let's search for pillow so that we can, let's see. You can see these ones. This one is free to use. You can even scroll and search for more. You can see there's a lot right here. This one also is free, and these other ones are free too. This one doesn't have crowns. All these ones are free, so we can basically use all these ones, right? Okay, so this one also, let's pick this one. Let's see, right? So I'm just using pillow for an example. We can use something else. You can use book, you can use, cup, you can use anything that comes to your mind. Frame, anything at all. Frame, even picture frame. Let's try and search for that. Let's say picture frame. I have not. Let's just search for that. I don't know if we have anything related to that. Let's search for frames. Okay, frames. Okay, frames are not that free, so we are just trying to get something that will be free for us. So we have free ones right here, but they are not that much, right? These are just portrait frame. Okay, you can see this one is free. This one too is free. You can see, right? So let's assume, okay, we wanted to pick one of it. Let's just pick one of it. Let's pick this one. Let's see. So in case you are confused on how we were able to get this, or how we were able to get those frames, you can see after we search for this frame, right? After we search for this frame, it brought out all these ones that are here. So if you're not comfortable with all these ones, you don't like all these ones, you can click on this portrait frame. So just scroll down, like scroll up like this, and then you will click on this portrait frame. So let's see what portrait frame has to give us, right? You can see these are very, very beautiful. Like, wow, these are very, very beautiful. You can see it now. This was the one we initially wanted to pick, right? This one. So let's assume that, okay, let's just say, okay, wanted to pick another thing else. Let's just see. You can just scroll this. There's a lot here that are very, very pretty though, so you can scroll. Let's just pick this one. Or should we pick this one? Okay, let's just pick it then. So click on it and allow it to load up, and then when it loads up, it's going to show you like this, right? It's going to basically show you like this. So what you want to click on, you can see it's free, right? What you want to click on is this select. Click on select. All right, so once you click on select, allow it to load, and then right here you can pick the here it says select image. So you basically want to select the image from your gallery, right? You can click on this upload file if you are not seeing it, and it's going to take you to your phone, your phone files. Go and pick the image from your phone file. But if you already have it right there, if you can see the image right here, right, though you will not really see the image right here, I don't know, you're not going to see it because you will not have recently used image. So you need to click on this upload file and go and pick the image. Okay, so once you pick the image, it's going to appear around these places here. So go ahead and select it. So let's assume that I wanted to select this picture, so I'll select the picture, And then once I click on the picture, you're going to see next right here, this next, right? Click on that next. All right, click on the next, and you're going to see it. It's loading. You can see it now. It's on our frame. You can see it's looking very, very beautiful, right? Very, very nice. So you can as well. So once you have click on the once it has shown like this, right? So the next thing is just to save the image. All right, the next thing is just to save our image. So you can basically just click on this save mockup. All right, so you can click on save mockup, but you can as well still do something if you want to adjust the image. Let's say maybe let's say for an example, I wanted to adjust the image. Maybe I want to make it more bigger, more wider inside this frame. I can click on this adjust image. So if I click on adjust image, you know, this is, I can use my hand to drag this thing. Look at, let me show you something. Though this is not really necessary, I'm just saying, I can click on this thing, this stuff right here, that stuff, this thing, and drag it out to make it, you know, expand. If maybe I wanted to make it more expand like this, right? Then make sure I fit it, right? You can see the edges, right? You can see all these edges. That is what you need to look at, what you need to look for, right? Now let's assume that this is the size I want. So after dragging it like this, let's assume that this is the size that you want, isn't it? Let's assume that this is the size that you want, right? After, you know, dragging the picture like this out, right? So the next thing you are going to click on is to just scroll down, and you are going to see save. So look at save here, right? So if I click on that save, you're going to see it on that frame. It's going to expand more. You can see now it expand the more, right? So this is how you crop the picture. And then once you are okay with your result, just click on save mockup. So I'll click on this save mockup. Now you're going to see it is going to save our design, right? So once you click on save mockup, you still need to click on download. You're going to see use in a design, then you are going to see download. So you want to click on that download. Click on download, and you are going to see that it has downloaded to our gallery, right? So it has gone to our gallery. So this is how you create mockups. This is how you add both video, you know, image or, you know, logos to your either t-shirts or anything at all, book and the rest of them. So this is how you create mockups. All right, so let's go back. So if you are going back and then it's going back like this, maybe you went back and everything just it just disappeared, you just need to go back to that place that what we were doing initially. Click on that, and then you click on the apps again. Click on the apps, and then you click on mockups. Click on mockups. All right, and then you will see yourself back to what you were doing initially. So these are the recent. You can see the recent ones that you were working on, right? So you can just go ahead and pick anyone. Pick the one you were working on. If you want to create another one again, you just click on this search bar again, and then let's assume that we wanted to make it on cup this time around. Let's just click on cup, right? That did not search, so let's search for cups. So these are cups, right? So now let's go ahead and pick this cup. Let's see. So I'll click on it. So once I click on it, I will just click on select, isn't it? Click on select, and then it's going to take me to upload files, right? So I can just go ahead and pick the stuff I want, the picture I want, or I can click on, you know, uploads, right? So if I wanted to add anything, let's say maybe I have a picture, let's just assume, let me just pick this one. So I will click on it, and then once I click on the picture that I want, I will just click on this next, right? I'll click on the next. Okay, so allow it to load. You can see it is now on the cup. Look at it, it's now on the cup. So once it's on the cup, you can click on this save mockup. So I'll click on save mockup, and once I click on save mockup, you are going to see use in a design and then download. So you click on download. All right, and then it's going to download to our gallery. All right, So all right, so what you are going to do is to replicate this same work, you know, add your logo or add your image and submit it on the assignment group for your correction and your uploads. All right, I'm going to see you on the next one, and if you haven't subscribe to the channel and click on that notification bell. All right, so I'm going to see you on the next one.